everyone, Tina Spalding here, Trance Channel, today for our daily Course in Miracles lesson together. Thank you for joining me again today. Today we are doing lesson number 246. To love my Father is to love his Son. Let me not think that I can find the way to God if I have hatred in my heart. Let me not try to hurt God's Son and think that I can know his Father or myself. Let me not fail to recognize myself and still believe that my awareness can contain my Father, or my mind conceive of all the love my Father has for me and all the love which I return to him. I will accept the way you choose for me to come to you, my Father, for in that will I succeed, because it is your will. And I would recognize that what you will is what I will as well, and only that. And so I choose to love your Son. Amen. And that is our lesson for today, lesson number 246. To love my Father is to love his Son. Let's see what Jesus has to say to us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and this is something that you do not really think about. You do not really think that the judgments that you have about yourself and the judgments that you have about your brothers and sisters on this planet prevent you from connecting to the divine, prevent you from knowing your true nature. So this idea of judgment is the greatest poison that you can take. You think that judgment keeps you safe. You think that if you don't judge things or people, that you will be bowled over or become a doormat. And the opposite is true. When you step back from judgment and look upon the world with forgiving eyes, you get so much more. You get relief from the suffering that judgment causes. You get relief from the separation that judgment causes. And you get to connect into that peaceful place where all the knowledge of all things resides. You can connect into that knowledge. You can tap into realms beyond your ability to understand and comprehend from the state of being that is contaminated by judgment. So we want you to do an experiment where once again you have a day where you step back from judgment all the time. You don't judge yourself when you look in the mirror. You don't judge the person who cuts you off in traffic. You don't judge the way your co-worker eats their sandwich. You don't. And you will first of all realize how frequently you judge when you're trying not to do it for a whole day. But you will also realize how much more peaceful your mind is and how much better you feel. Because you are not separating yourself from your Father in heaven, which is love. The frequency of love is God. And when you judge, you are separating yourself from the frequency of love, and so you feel bad. So know that your feeling bad is you judging, separating, and isolating yourself from the ever-present frequency of love. That is your right, your natural inheritance. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me again today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.